Good evening, everyone. Welcome to Eurasian Conference on Science, Engineering, and Technological Innovations, organized by Automation, Computer Science, and Technology Department, QE National University, Ukraine, Europe, Research Culture Society, co-sponsored by Institute of Science, Technology, Eurasian University, and Scientific Research Association. This is the valedictory session of our conference. Yes, sir. So in this session, we have the speakers. First, we have Dr. S. Balakrishnan. He is a professor and head Department of Computer Science and Business System at Sri Krishna College of Engineering and Technology, Tamil Nadu, India. He has 19 years of experience in teaching, research, and administration. He has published over 20 books, 8 book chapters, 29 technical articles in CSI Communications magazine, 27 technical blogs, 1 article in Electronics for You magazine, 9 articles in Open Source for You magazine, and over 100 plus publications in highly cited journals and conferences. Some of his professional awards include Faculty with Maximum Publishing in CSI Communication 2017-2019, International Data Science Writer of the Year 2019 by Data Science Foundation UK with cash prize worth €900, MTC Global Outstanding Researcher Award, Inspiring Authors of India, Patent Published Award, and Impactful Author of the Year 2017-2018. He acted as a mentor and jury member in Asian India Hackathon 2021 and evaluator for Toykathon 2021. His research interests are artificial intelligence, cloud computing, and IoT. He has delivered several guest lectures, seminars, and chaired a session for various conferences. He is serving as a reviewer and editorial board member of many reputed journals and acted as session chair and technical program committee member of national conferences and international conferences at Vietnam, China, America, and Bangkok. And he has acted as mentor in Smart India Hackathon SIH 2020 title winner with 1 lakh cash prize. He has published 4 granted Australian patents, 29 Indian patents on IoT application, 2 design patent grant, and 3 granted copyright. Dr. Balakrishnan has been appreciated under India Book of Records 2021 for filing 18 patents over a period of 15 months. He is acting as an IEEE brand ambassador and T4 ambassador and Bentham Science Publisher brand ambassador. Welcome, sir. We are glad to have you with us in this conference.
Yeah. Good afternoon, everyone. Thank you so much for your nice introduction. It gives me a great pleasure for me to extend my wishes to all the participants. So can you share my screen? Just a minute.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So actually, today I'm going to talk about the IoT development opportunities and what are the challenges we are facing it. So according to the India Internet of Things market forecast and opportunities 2021, and IoT market in India is projected to grow at a CAGR over 28% during the year 2015 to 2020. So IoT is being rapidly brought it into use case that they use across the diverse industry verticals to reduce the operational and manpower costs and also increase the operational efficiency. So like the consumer electronics, automotive and transportation, banking, financial services and insurance, home and building, energy and utilities, retail and supply chain logistics sectors and manufacturing. So the list is going on like that. So however, the India's IoT market is highly fragmented with numerous players who are operating across the value chain. So with the growing need for that connectivity among devices, systems and services using the variety of protocol and domains, automated business processes and real-time monitoring and tracking of services and systems, and Internet of Things is the technology has actually that has been gaining increasing market traction over the last few years. So with this short the introduction, just I will start my session. The overview of today's session is started with the overview of IoT. What are the opportunities and what are the challenges we are facing it, and what are the key digital trends shaping the future, and finally conclude with the question and answer. Then an overview of IoT. Just like imagine whenever we are waking up in the morning at the sound of your alarm clock, and your coffee maker automatically prepares your coffee. Or how about your refrigerator sending you a shopping list of items that you need to refill, such as only the 2 eggs, or the milk is very low like that. So that is a we are in that IoT world. All the way we are talking, all the way we are focusing about the IoT. So everything in the smart world, everything is based on that IoT devices only. So that is a very important thing. And whenever we are talking about the IoT, Internet of Things, here very important thing is Internet of People. Why? Because actually we are derived that Internet of Things from the Internet of People only. So the Internet of People is nothing but it has been used before. But usually to refer to traditional web systems. So whenever we started the internet era, so the internet era, all the way the people only interacted with that internet. That's why the traditional web system mainly designed only for the human to use. Here, we use it in the sense of bringing the IoT somewhat closer to the people. Why? Because based on the things, just we are connecting the people with the things. That is a human to human interaction. Apart from the human to machine interaction is a very important thing. That's why everything that is easily integrate into it and fully exploit its benefits. So liking this and other everyday physical object, like actually, and now nowadays we are talking about the object. Every day the physical object to that net is getting ever easier, thus enhancing the popularity of the Internet of Things. And one primary goal that behind that such smart integration or smart devices or integration of the devices is to simplify the people's that living nature by having the technology work for them somewhat seamlessly like that. Like we may say, you can remotely switch on your home air conditioning system using your smartphone to get a comfortable temperature when you are arriving the home like that. So that is a very important. That's why we are in the smart world like that. So whenever we are talking about the Internet of Things, here the things actually the things are the object of the physical world or the information world, like virtual world. The things are capable of being identified and integrated into communication layer. See, that is a very important thing. Here, the physical things like your surrounding environment, sensors, some kind of electrical equipment like that. So whenever the virtual things are capable of being stored, processed, and accessed, some multimedia content like Facebook details, Twitter details, Instagram like that. So that is a very important thing. And whenever we are talking about the Internet of Things, here the smartness is very important. That's why the IoT is a system of interconnected digital and mechanical devices, objects or people that are given several unique identifiers. So here that is the ability to share the data over some network media without needing the help of the human to computer or human to human interaction like that. So whenever we are talking about the smart world of IoT, here the levels of smartness is very, very important. Here actually we are basically we are focusing about the four levels of smartness. The one is the passive smartness. The passive smartness is nothing but it communicates only when queried, like passive RFID or QR codes like that. So whenever needed, whenever we are communicated with that device or with that system or with that things, that will be connected. That is one type of smartness. That smartness is the passive smartness. And second smartness is the active smartness. So the active smartness is nothing but it communicates when needed. Actually, the passiveness is when it communicates when it's queried, but the active is nothing but it communicates when needed. That is like sensors, like the home automation, like that. Actually, here we are using 1 to 4 sensor, four kind of sensing information like that. And third kind of smartness is the aware smartness. The aware smartness is nothing but the awareness or aware is nothing but it's an action is based on the simple computation. Like actually, it's like a very particularly it's a health oriented application, that is a telehealth or e-health. That is we are using the fifth sense like that. And fourth important smartness is the autonomous. See, whenever we are focusing about the autonomous, now at present we are in the autonomous, we are using autonomous car, smart grid, like that. So the autonomous, it can make the decision based on the rules only. So that is a very important thing. That's why every day, whenever we are talking about the smartness or things, it enable everyday object through the internet connectivity only. That's a very, very important thing. Even that internet connectivity also one challenges we are facing it in the actually somewhat developing of some other countries. So these objects are embedded with the sensors, some electronic devices or software activators and some kind of network connectivity that give them the ability to exchange the data like that. So how does this impact you? See, whenever we are impacting that any kind of things here, a new rule for the future is going to be anything that can be connected and it will be connected like that. So that's a very important thing. Why? Because at present we are in the IoT world, or at present we are in the smart world like that. So all the way, everything, anything can be connected and everything will be connected like that. So that's why here there are so many connected devices that talking to each other like that. So everything through the communication or through the control and automation, some kind of cost savings like that. And what are the opportunities? So whenever we are talking about the IoT, some kind of opportunities are there. So the first opportunity, that is a looming opportunity IoT, that is very that is in that like it started with the consumer, retail, medical, military, and some kind of that industrial oriented applications, automotive, environmental, agriculture. The list is going on. So all the way, all the time, all the way we are using the IoT system for this kind of applications. Okay, the first thing is a smart home. So whenever we are talking about the smart home, here a home where the devices are enabled to communicate with each other, that making its own capable of customizing the home environment, managing the security, and some kind of energy savings. That is known as a smart home. Like various IoT technologies are responsible for monitoring such smart home. Actually, in that figure, actually we are having all the way. We are connected with that IoT system, IoT devices. Here, like in that home appliances, remote monitoring or remote control is there. Say for the safety purpose, here the doors are opens and the door will be opened and closed automatically based on the users, based on that persons. And the energy management is nothing but turn off the lights and turn off the ACs automatically. And the maintenance is nothing but whenever the pipes or sinks are leaking, that will be indicated. So all the way, all the things, some kind of entertainment control also. So that is everything actually integrated in that one system, one device. So that is a very important thing is the home automation. And another very important thing, see, say nowadays actually in the shopping, see here the first thing, when actually the people whenever the people entering the doors, the scanner will identify the tags on her clothing, and automatically when the shopping in the market, the goods will introduce themselves. Then next, when the paying for the goods, the microchips of the credit card will it communicate with the with what with checkout reader. And when moving the goods, the reader will tell the stock to put a new one. Why? Because the stock is not available like that. So that everything will be automated. So just imagine it. Actually, the people will replace with that IoT devices like that. That IoT will replace the things like that. And next very important thing is in that healthcare oriented applications. So whenever we are talking about the healthcare oriented application here, it's a very important thing. The IoT is a major importance. Why? Because the various smart devices monitored by the IoT, such as the medication dispensing services, that somewhat is easier to carry out the work somewhat faster in the field of medical care like that. So that's a very important. And another very important thing in the very particularly in the IoT system, the healthcare is very important. Why? Because the global IoT healthcare market is expected to grow from the 32 million billion dollar in 2015, and actually it's 163.25 plus billion dollar by 2021 like that for the healthcare applications alone. So that's a very important thing. And another thing is a transportation. Here the IoT plays a very significant role in the automotive industry also. Here the rate of IoT adoption in the transportation and logistic industry is already high and keep accelerating like that. So here all the way the predictive diagnostics and vehicle maintenance that is based on the automotive IoT, and complete transportation telematics with the vehicle to vehicle communication, real time cargo monitoring. So all the way, all the time we are using based on this IoT based system only. And another very important, actually, whenever we are having the advantages, that IoT based system having some disadvantages also. That is, we are facing. Actually, we are focusing that as a research challenges. So first research challenges is IoT is complex. Why? Because IoT is constructed to be very complex. So, however, as a system, it's primarily related to making life somewhat easier, but it should be user friendly and not just easy for the developers and the experts. And second important challenge is the connectivity. See, as I already told you, the connectivity, why? Because here we are connecting IoT system through the various wired or wireless forms of connectivity that is required to enable the proper functioning of applications monitored by IoT. And third important thing is a high power consuming. Why? Because here all the way we are using all the things are connected. So here the power is very important. So it's highly power consuming like that. So these are the challenges we are facing. And finally, the technological standardization also. So another very important, that is managing and fostering the rapid innovation is a challenge for government also. So these are the challenges that whenever we are doing the IoT. Then apart from that, the privacy is also another very important challenge. The privacy all the way. If you are understood and secured the IoT system in the safety manner, then it will be it's a secured one. Otherwise, it's a not secured one like that. So that's the thing. And key digital trends shape. The first one is the power of connectivity and IoT's growth. That is the very important thing. And another second thing is that IoT security trends at rising the security concern on the table. So like whenever the tangle of the connection is bound to unwrap the some network security challenges in the Internet of Things like that. So the important thing is that the blockchain technology is shaping the future of that IoT. Here, why? Because the blockchain is one of the key technology, that is one of the key IoT technology that trends as for today. So here the exchange of money and data between the IoT devices is somewhat reliable way is becoming the possible once the blockchain technology provides them with a simple infrastructure for doing so like that. So that's the thing. And the next thing is the 5G networks. The 5G networks across the industry. So here the 5G mobile network, the technology provide the faster and very that more reliable connectivity, which encouraging the industry to transform the manufacturing and business process accordingly. So that's the thing. And next, the empowered edge computing in IoT. So here, edge nodes and gateways are connected to the IoT devices and system that help them reach various types of data centers. So here, the edge computing is definitely one of the key industrial IoT trends in 2020 and upcoming year also. So in 2020, this pair of technology is moving as at the forefront like that. So the finally conclude my session. Here, the world of IoT has a true potential for development as it makes life easier through the various innovations which are developing and will develop in the future, and that functioning is impossible without IoT technology monitoring. So the IoT is not implemented in one go. It is an incremental process that gives an incentive to nearly universal digital transformations. So the IoT trends in 2020 promises to put a spotlight on in both the consumer and the industrial field that prove that the future has already begun and the technology will keep that changing our lives like that. So with this short note, that just I will conclude my session. Thank you so much.
Important presentation with us. We really appreciate your participation. Thank you so much. Then we have with us Olha Sadwik. Pardon if I mispronounced your name. She has PhD in engineering. She is the associate professor, automation, computer science and technologies department, QE National University, Ukraine. She has received a candidate of technical sciences degree, PhD in technical science from the QE National University in 2018. She has experience of practical work in finance, including 8 years of decision-making posts, experience in banking domain because since 2004 to 2014, she has been working at the commercial bank, private bank in QE. Since 2014 to 2017, she has been studying at graduate course in QE National University on Information Technology specialty. Her research interests include method and model and information technology of verification of optimism indicators for periodic operation processes and parallel data processing. She has published a number of papers in international journals. Since 2018, she has been working at the QE National University, where Olha is currently a senior lecturer. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you. We are pleased to have you with us. We are looking forward to hear some valuable words from you.
Thank you very much. And achievement of maximum financial result of enterprise is possible only if all its financial systems work in autonomous models synchronized by efficiency criterion for technologically necessary products productions. In this case, operating models of each are chosen proceeding from the achievement of one goal, maximizing financial possibilities of enterprise. Such effect can be reached only if there is used verified efficiency formula as single optimization criterion for all processes. At the same time, it's possible to select such operation models for all enterprise processes in which maximum possible resource efficiency is achieved. In conducted research, scientific problem is solved both in relation to production operational processes and to processes with time distributed parameters of products flows. On behalf of our colleagues of our department and on behalf of all students, I want to thank you for the opportunity to participate in such a global event, online conference, a wonderful experience for young people and a great opportunity to share their ideas, to speak to the whole world. Investigations, and the faculty of our department of automation, computer science and technology is engaged in many areas of research related to automation, innovative technologies and optimization of operational processes. And thank you very much, all organizers of this conference. Thank you all.
Thank you so much, ma'am. Thank you so much for having us with us, and we truly appreciate your participation, and we are looking forward for further collaborations with you. And last but not the least, we have Dr. Vitaly Tron with us. He is PhD in engineering, is the associate professor, automation, computer science, and technologies department, QE National University, Ukraine, Europe. He has received a candidate of technical sciences degree from the QE National University in 2013. Since 2007, he has been working in the field of automation and industrial process control at the QE National University, where he is currently associate professor. His research interests include optimal, adaptive, and intelligent control of industrial processes and production systems, design and implementation of information systems. He has published a number of papers in national, international journals and monographs. Thank you, sir. Thank you for being with us, and we are looking forward to hear some valuable words from you.
Thank you very much, dear colleagues. Since I already had the opportunity to make two presentations earlier at this conference, I would like to say just a few words. First of all, let me express my deep gratitude to the organizers for the opportunity to take part in such wonderful conference. Also, let me thank the participants for the excellent and informative reports. Thank you for the wonderful experience of international communication. Thank you a lot for everyone. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, sir. Thank you. And thank you for being with us. And we are also looking forward to further collaborations with you.
Of course, thank you.
Okay, so the most awarded moment is here, the name for the best presentations. So the first best presentation award goes to Trisha Sonowal for the paper presentation entitled Prevalence of Thyroid Disorder Among the Tribal Population of Northeast India. Ma'am, are you there with us?
Please continue with next.
Yeah, so next slide, please. Okay, so the next award goes to Violeta Dimitrieva for the paper presentation entitled Use of Neural Networks in Enrichment Process. Heartiest congratulations for all the best paper presenters here. The third award goes to Dr. Pushpa H for the paper entitled Screening of Pigment Producing Microorganisms with a special reference to Epicocurum sorghum, a potential source for pigment production. The next certificate for best presentation awarded to Dhaval Sahija. Congratulations, sir. And the fifth certificate for the best presentation goes to Susweta Mahalanobish. Heartiest congratulations to all the best paper presenters present here. The title will be available on the conference webpage within 2 days. Is there anyone among these awardees? Okay, so thank you all the presenters, all the organizations members, all the chairman members for organizing such a delightful and making this conference a successful one. I truly appreciate this and thank you for being with us, for giving your valuable time and presenting your papers. Thank you so much and congratulations to all the best paper winners here. A note for the presenters here, all participants have 15 days more time till 5th December 2021 for any modification or update in their paper. Publication process will start after all selected papers converted as per our standard publication format. Participants, presenters will receive e-conference till 16 November 2021. Hard copy of certificate and proceedings book after 10th December 2021. Online publication is the tentative date is 10th December 2021. We are grateful for your presence with given time and efforts, our well wishes for the future collaborations and participations. Thank you all. And the feedback link is given in the chat box. Please feel free to share your opinions with us. Thank you so much.